Hey everyone, welcome back to the Sunny Side. Whoop whoop. I'm Sunny, and today we're gonna have a little talk. Please leave your comments in the comments section. This conversation can expand quite rapidly, and we're gonna discuss things like kind of like who you are. Okay, it's kind of for me to nail down the real question or the phrase here is a little tricky. But through some stories today, perhaps, or some examples, we might get to where I'm trying to present to you guys. So normally, okay, that's it. That's it. That's the question. So my normal question is, are you good enough, or a little bit, or like, who are you, and this and that and this and that. Today it can be like, who are you? But like, that's not really what we're talking about. And it's not about who are you lucky either. It started off with, are you lucky, and how to attract this and that. But the thought for this week has evolved in the last couple of days. And I want to share that with you. Okay, clearly, cue the intro. Oh, new age nonsense, new age BS. Oh, I'm working on myself, man. Oh, are you there? God, it's me, Sonny. Okay, whatever. Oh, all right, whatever. Here we go. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's bad game. Do you guys know that the least vibrational thing you can say, lowest vibrational comment you can make, least emotionally intelligent comment that you can make is to say that someone has a lower vibration than you. Just the lowest vibration comment you can make is to complain about someone else's vibration. It means you can't control your vibration. What are you doing? I don't resonate with you. Good. I don't want you to resonate with me. Go take your wet panties and resonate your ass over there on some other motherfucker. I don't want you resonating anywhere near me at all. Seriously. So here's the story. We'll cue the story a little bit early today. So I'm spending a lot of time in the backyard these days. I just stand on the deck staring out there. You know, again, going through a lot right now. And, you know, my father wanted me to do these things for you when he was alive, you know, and I have a whole list of talks I'm supposed to give for you that I didn't do. And I'm not sure that I want to do them either. And so it's why they're coming out like this. I was telling you guys, okay, so here's the story time. I was telling you guys that, you know, I have squirrels in the backyard that I kind of feed a little bit now. And there's a cardinal there. There's a blue jay every once in a while. The bunny that comes by, you know, and there's like, I live in the city, so it's a big deal. And so two ducks came by. It's really romantic. It's quite romantic. And so, and I was staring at them, and one of the Sunnysiders, one of you guys said, well, it's quite lucky. You used the word lucky to have a cardinal, but I would use the word auspicious because it means something more than luck. And I was sitting there and I was thinking about this, and it was Sue, you know, it was I think it was Sue over in the UK who said it was an interesting thing. And she got me thinking about things, and I'm standing there like, what makes that lucky? Because you guys know, I actively for years and years and years and years now, I study the interaction of the subconscious and how people relate to each other, that subconscious, and how they draw out the best in each other, and how over time you retarded mofos call it vibration because you know what the fuck you're talking about. So like, here we go. So I was thinking about it, you know, and attraction and how to get the magnet theory happening in the, you know, I'm a master level hypnotist, right? A lot of things I can move people around the room without talking. So like, I'm thinking about Sue, what she's saying about this. And I'm like, is that cardinal really lucky? Like, why is that cardinal lucky? Why were the ducks lucky? Why are why is any of that lucky? Because like, I don't win the lottery. Like I don't. And why is it lucky? And it's not like, like it's not, oh man, I don't, anyways, it's not like so, and then I thought about it, and thanks for sticking with me to this part of the video. This is an important part that you're going to want to hear, and this part should not only resonate, but it should mean a lot for a lot of you. So then I started to think, okay, well, there is a particular answer with regard to vibration to that we're not going to talk about today. Today we're going to talk about coming from within you. And what was happening in my experience, what was happening with me was, or what's happening with me right now is, I go to Costco or the grocery store and I buy a little extra now for the squirrels and the birds and for the bunny. And I buy things that I wouldn't buy. Like I buy a little bit of bread. You're not supposed to feed whatever. So a little bit, actually, mini croissants because there's no bread. And then like unsalted peanuts, some unsalted raw almonds, carrots and things, baby carrots. It's not things that I would normally buy for myself, like the carrots, like maybe, but not every day. So I'm trying to tell you in this story that all of this stuff around you that you bring into your life, it makes you a better person for you to do things. Now, before you say, yeah, Sonny, there's an insanely negative side to this that we're going to talk about in a few moments, which is the reason I'm presenting it to you today. This is not the goody side. This is the sunny side. And I'm sure of asked not a goody. So my life was being enhanced by, my pets in the backyard, because of me. I am a person who wants better things for everybody and everything around me. I want that. So I will take those steps to go to Costco when I don't have to. I will take those steps to research what ducks eat. I will take the steps to do that because I want a more beautiful life for me. And, so having them there make me do more beautiful things for everybody. If they weren't there, right? So what happens if they weren't there? If they weren't there, I wouldn't have done it. No, if my backyard was empty, I wouldn't go to I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't even look. I would just stand there and stare into the back. Oh. So that makes me a better person because I am a better person. Now, someone else might look at that and say, oh man, look at all those animals. Oh, they're doing that. And they might complain about it, and they might not put in the effort to make a more habitable, a harmonious and loving ecosystem for everyone there. You let these words sink in. Harmonious ecosystem. That's you, by the way. and so that's me. So I do that in my house, right? I want a better existence every day. Not everybody wants that. And then I thought, moreover, there are a lot of women in this world, or men as well. They have these pets, right? It's the people who live alone. They have these pets, and they go to the store because of the pet. They wake up in the morning because of the pet. They have someone to talk to. They go outside because of the pet. And so without that, now for the people who are like, will want to take care of that thing, the loving entity, then you have a better life waiting for you. Now, there are other people in this world. Okay, so you guys with me on all of this? And it extends to talismans as well. I have a cool car. I'm going to buy some stuff for the car. I have a cool this. I'm going to buy that. I have a cool girl. I'm going to do this. Right? I have some cool kids. I'm going to do that for my kids. It's not about suffering. It's not about sacrifice. It's I want a better life for my ecosystem, my world. I'm doing it. And again, if it wasn't there, I wouldn't have done it. It's not like I went and I put a bunny in the backyard. It's not like I put squirrels in the neighborhood. And so that's what's going on. Are you guys ready for the negative side? 10 minutes, man. Those who lasted to this length, not a lot of you lasted this far. We're going to get really hard now. So just waiting for my stopwatch to do its thing, my timer. So this extends to other things. So I talked about my experience in my backyard and how that there makes me go into the world to be a better person. So I can feed that. There are other things I could say. I could talk about owning a business and stuff, but we're not going to talk about that today. Now, there are other people, And I went on to say things like wife, car, children. I use those as an example. Touchstones, some people call them, talents, whatever you want to call them. And so, but there are a lot of people in this world as well who have children and, or say that have a child, however, and they don't do what I just said for the child. They look to give up the child, or they want the child to take care of the parent, or they want to be like friends or something with the child. There's an imbalance there. It gets pretty crazy sometimes when that happens to the kids. Kids pretty harsh, right? You wouldn't think that, but there are a lot of people going through it right now that think, my parents, maybe they, yeah, I get you, Sonny. So, and just something to think about. Whatever. So this thing also stems over into other places. You ready to get hard? It stems over into things like religion, right? Or the Bible. I see so many people says, the Bible said this. They said one thing, right? And you take those words there, and some people use it for hatred. Some people use it for racism. Some people use it for segregation. Most people use it to push their own personal agenda. Now, if you're a racist, you will use the Bible for racist purposes. If you are a segregatist, you will use it for segregation purposes. If you are a controlling person and you want to control your neighborhood, you will use the Bible as controlling thing. If you are a loving person, if you are inclusionary, if you believe that your God actually is omnipotent, right? All, everything. If you believe that, then you wouldn't have this prejudice, scarcity mindset, but you clearly don't believe in your own God. So you're using, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about shit people doing shit things. And we're talking about good people doing good things. And I'm explaining to you how it doesn't matter if there's a cardinal in the backyard. It doesn't matter if there's a Bible or a Torah or a Quran or a satanic verse or it doesn't matter. It's you from within are going to take all of this bullshit that comes to you, that vibrates with you in any kind of retarded way that you want that language to mean. And you are going to look for your answers within. And you're going to react accordingly. And you're going to say things like, cardinal is good luck. Maybe it is, because that cardinal makes me want to go do nicer things for the house. You might go to church and say, hey man, that's some really nice things you said. I'm going to go spread love in this world. Or you could be like the other fuckers and say, don't feed the ducks. And they're lying to you. They're lying to you. What they really don't want is they don't want the ducks and the birds coming around the parking lot and shitting on the fucking cars. But they lie to you and say, don't do this and don't do that and don't do that. Oh, bread freezes in the bird's stomach. Really? Really? Bread turns to fucking ice in the stomach of a bird? Don't you think the bird's gonna die long the fuck before that? Sonny, if a bird eats popcorn, it could pop in this bird's stomach. Really? Because a bird's stomach gets to 100 fucking degrees Celsius? Really? Like, it's you. It's always been you. Everything else is just everything else. Everything is everything. And it's all bullshit. It's you from inside. Who are you? That's the action. Go figure it out. Let me know in the comment section. Wishing everyone the best of an amazing day. I'll see you guys soon.